Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for Monday, November 13th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. I've decided to do a little series about around the world decks and decks that have come from faraway places, and here's another one from Japan, which is so beautiful. It's called the Alchemia or however you guys tell me how you pronounce this, and it's a really beautiful deck. I have it usually stored outside of this box because this box is nice, but it's like I don't, I can't read Japanese, and it's not translated. If anyone knows how to find the English book, I would, if there is such a thing, please let me know. But it's really lovely. So to answer Marcos's question, he asked me, do I know any mythology, Japanese mythology type tarot oracle decks? I don't think that this has to do with mythology. It looks like it just follows the Rider-Waite-Smith images and symbols. But if any of you know a deck that follows Japanese mythology, then feel free to comment below. Anyway, so there you have it. That's the book. And let's take a look. So I usually just store it in this smaller box, which is a really nice, easy box. And the words are on the cards are in English, so there's no problem there. I etched it in. I kind of resisted at first because I wanted it to, I didn't want it to lose its value in any way, but I couldn't help myself, and I edged it in this gold, and I think it looks really pretty. It's not well, it is a little bit glittery, but not real glittery. I did a combination, I think, of yellow and then a gold on top. So it just, to me, it looks nice and warm. It needed that because it just didn't look right with the white edge. And these have like a really soft, small edge around them, which I don't find too hard to look at. I'm like all in about borderless decks, where the images go all the way out to the border. But look how beautiful. I mean, and every one of the cards has like pixie dust on them. It's just kind of like this magic that's sprinkled all over this deck. And there's a lot of blonde people, let me just say. A lot of blonde people. But I like the blonde people. They're so pretty. But it just kind of goes with the aura. The aura of the deck is just these beautiful hues. And in that kind of golden, angelic quality. So there we have it. Just gorgeous. But can you see that it just really does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith? It doesn't deviate the images. In fact, they really zoom in. I really wish I had the book to go with it though, because I love to read other people's interpretations. Really beautiful and proportionate, so perfect. Like, there's so many decks out there, you see a person sitting on their throne and they get the proportions wrong, but this artist has done an amazing job. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to shuffle it. Pardon my thumbs, my thumbnails fell off, and I was just like, oh, do I really want to? I'm about to get my nails done, so I just, again, so I'm just not gonna do my thumbnails. Hope you don't mind. All right, so let's see what we have. I'm gonna pick 3 cards. Temperance, very nice, for a collective message. Pumpkin wants to join. Ooh, Ace of Swords, awesome. And all right, we have, that is the Seven of Swords. So Pumpkin jumped up here. Hi, Pumpkin. What do you think? What do you think? She's holding out to my arm. So yeah, so I will zoom in and we'll get messages here from Spirit letting us know what this is all about. Can you hear her purring? So Pumpkin, we have Temperance, Ace of Swords, and Seven of Swords. Temperance makes me think of everything in balance and moderation. Often when I see Temperance too, I think of angelic protection. The Ace of Swords is an idea. Aha. So I feel like you may be getting some outside help. Temperance being part of the major arcana, sort of an outside energy that gives you an idea right at the moment, and you follow through with it. However, this idea might be something you have to really defend. Not everybody will agree with it. Not everybody will think it's the best for you or the situation or whatever that's involved. So there might have to be a little defense on this day. The other thing about the daily dust is that it's a daily reading, so it's normally kind of mundane. And usually when there's more minor arcana than major arcana, that amplifies that point. And especially with a Temperance card, all that really means to me is that there's a protective energy around you and around the situation. But it's just a daily kind of thing. It could be just something that, it could be one of those things like, I have an idea and let's do this. And then somebody's like, no. But, instead of going with what they say, maybe you stick with your guns a little bit and you say, okay, wait. You're just answering no right away, but how about I do a PowerPoint presentation and explain why? It reminds me of this movie that I saw that was kind of funny. But a couple wanted to do like couples retreats with their friends, and they ended up like presenting their idea with a PowerPoint presentation. I don't think you might have to go that far unless, that resonates with the job that you have currently, where it's sometimes like that, like in advertising, very much like in advertising. You sit around a table and somebody has an idea, people kind of squint and roll their eyes, shrug, not sure. Some people outright go against your idea. Sometimes it's a great idea, it's just there could be competitiveness. But then you get up and you present it, and your idea makes a lot of sense. It has to make sense in lots of ways. Like, say, for instance, it's advertising. It has to be appealing to your audience, your particular audience. It has to have certain elements that will attract attention, things like that. So I feel like you're hitting all the points, and you will be able to present it, and I think eventually you'll win out on this. But just be prepared for a little bit of pushback. That's all I'm seeing. It's not really anything hugely difficult, just a slight bit of pushback. But stick with it, because I think you will win in the end. And you have amazing protection around you that's going to keep guiding you in the right direction, and will also help you with strength and fortitude in a certain situation. So stand firm in your beliefs. Try not to, cave to other people's wishes or will. Even if feels like you want to please, be a people pleaser or fit in, or just make this situation seem easy and non-confrontational. You can do this in a non-confrontational way. Just take a deep breath and be very clear-minded and present everything in a very focused way, but with passion too, because that passion will belie your belief in yourself. All right, so I think that's what this is, believing in what you want to express today. So believe in yourself and stick with it, and I think there will be a win in your favor. Maybe we'll have to find out tomorrow what's the next part of this story, but I hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.